Hello, YouTube. Changing channel name to Castelia City Broadcast. This is a Castelia City broadcast. And we're going to talk about Game of the Year. Well as the Game Awards, but yeah.
Yeah.
So,
They have been announced the nominees. I already voted.
I still have to vote. Democracy.
Right. I'm excited. It's gonna be next month. If I'm not mistaken, it'll be December 8th, 7:30 p.m. Eastern time.
That is kind of close if you check your calendar. That's
Yeah.
not far off.
Yeah, it isn't. I'm gonna start off the most nominated in the award show. So we got God of War Ragnarok with leading with 10 nominations, Elden Ring with 7, Horizon Forbidden West with 7, Stray, and the indie game 6, A Plague Tale Requiem 5, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 got 3, a game called Immortality got 3, Neon White, which is also an indie game, also has 3, Sifu, the karate one, right?
The karate fighting one, yeah.
Yeah.
Beat 'em up
has
kind.
3.
Yeah.
Tunic has 3. Xenoblade Chronicles 3.
3.
Bunny has 3. So those are all the most nominated titles. I'm gonna pull up right now. All right, let's start with the Game of the Year nominations. The one that everyone hasn't stopped talking about. All right, A Plague Tale Requiem, Elden Ring, God of War Ragnarok, Horizon Forbidden West, Stray. Yes, the cat game in the indie game. Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Those are all the nominees for Game of the Year. I cannot emphasize that enough. It's a cat game. Okay.
Yeah. And we got a Nintendo title in there.
Yes. Actually, it's funny enough, Xenoblade is the only Nintendo title in all of the Game Awards to get the most nominations.
That's interesting. I mean, Xenoblade are usually big titles.
Right, but I'm saying even the ones further down only got 1. Xenoblade is the only one that got 3. So, all right, predictions.
Okay, I think Elden Ring.
I'm with you on this. I got to play a little bit. I actually got a good amount. I wanted to play more, but life happened.
Yeah.
But it was mostly multiplayer with friends because it's a Souls game, so it's pretty difficult, very difficult. But my gosh, it was probably the most entertaining game in a long time. There's so much content. The world, the story, everything's so expansive. It even got, I think it got nominated for also sound and music, which is not surprising whatsoever, because I would love to own the vinyl for this. But yeah, it was a hugely ambitious project.
It's been hyped for a long time, and the community is very tight knit. They seem to be like the ones that will like vote the hardest, kind of, and
I hope so too.
as much as God of War will probably win awards, I don't see it winning Game of the Year per se.
It also came out so close to the Game Awards.
Yeah, to the deadline.
Yeah, it just made the deadline.
But the thing is, lots of journalists also got to play a bit early,
That's true.
These guys, it seems to be very
They're
pandered.
So
it's kind of pandered to that kind of the upper echelon crowd, the journalists, the insiders. And I'm not saying it's a bad game because God of War games are just
everyone says they're solid.
Solid titles, but so I've seen some clips. It's very like, yeah, it's.
One of the things I did hear about this one is that it's a bit handholdy. So maybe it's a little too helpful. Because I guess with the difference of Elden Ring is you just get literally thrown into the game.
Yeah.
I mean, your first thing that happens, you're fighting a boss. I mean, most people have played at this point, so it's not a spoiler. But
I think the vibes I'm getting, it's the. Have you looked at Rotten Tomatoes like reviews, and it's like there's a stark difference between, the audience scores and
the critics.
Yeah. It's that kind of vibe I'm getting with this.
Well, people are legit people.
When it comes to the Game of the Year stuff, where it's like the Elden Ring crowd and the God of War crowd.
Yeah, it
And I'm
seems
not shitting on any of these games. I'm
no,
saying
definitely not.
there's a difference in audiences in what the sensibilities are here. So yeah,
Because I'm telling you, for the most part, from what I've been hearing, this new God of War is solid. And
just like any
for
other God of War. It's like
exactly, I was
I
here
don't
like
think people are like, "Oh man, this God of War sucks." I don't think I've ever heard that in my life.
I mean, I'm sure there's criticisms for each one, but um, yeah, for the most part, they're always like very solid titles. Just from what I hear from other people, because it's not really.
It's not a hard formula to mess up. It's like, you know, it's combo, to do what the screen says, the buttons, and then like pull crazy up combos. The combat is unique when it first came out and stuff. Has its own formula. The story's interesting based off Greek mythology. Um,
Also, kind of Viking, also type of
they,
thing.
they mix it up here and
Yeah,
there, but it's
okay.
deified mythology. It started with mostly Greek, but then they started doing other stuff. Um, and has interesting bosses, things like that. It's like it's good fantasy action. Um, but they're kind of doing the whole like Oscar bait equivalent stuff here and there from what screenshots and clips I've seen. Like they're doing it. But yeah, next let's get to the next stuff.
No, but no, actually,
Or
before
we're
we
gonna
jump,
discuss each one,
no,
or like
no, I think what it is
that
that
is
we
basically our predictions. Like
it
and
is our predictions, but I need to mention, just need to mention again that Stray is an indie title and is nominated for Game of the Year. I'm just throwing this out there
yeah,
once again. Unfortunately, I didn't get to. I'm still waiting for my physical copy of it, but I got to see lots of people play it, and I got to go to their event. They had a pop up event here in New York at a cat cafe, and I got to see the game on screen there
wow.
physically, and I got to play with cats. Yay! Right. So it's really cool. I'm really glad that they really, when they were making this, that they put in the time and such, and then they came out with what comes out as a, from what I hear, so it's a good game. It's a good game where you are a cat in a kind of cyberpunk-ish kind of world surrounded by robots and such. And I think this is amazing for the indie community that we could even
Very
say
big
this.
indie W, yes.
It is. It is. And I'm not saying that I'm surprised to see a Xenoblade title there. I'm glad that even a Nintendo title got to even be.
Nintendo representation.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no.
yeah,
Because most of the time it always gets relegated. And by the way, we're going to discuss this to a family game
yeah. And Nintendo
category.
usually doesn't usually get recognized for the most part
Yeah.
by this, which is like understandable because Nintendo mostly does kids games or just games for even games either kids games or games for like core audiences that like what I'm saying, that is not the general like Pokemon for example or things like that.
Right.
um
So then jumping off to some of the other categories, we got best game direction and best narrative, which is really quick. It's about this the nominees are almost the same. We got Elden Ring, God of War in there again. We got Stray and Horizon Forbidden West for best game direction.
for direction, because I think God of War might win that one, or Horizon Forbidden West, because these are more linear, so the game's already directing you to do the thing, while Elden Ring is kind of more open world and you're kind of doing your own thing. I think people might pick either God of War or Horizon for direction.
And then best narrative, Plague Tale, Elden Ring, God of War, Horizon Forbidden West, and Immortality, which I should have really looked that one up. That's the last one.
Well, what's the difference between narrative and direction?
Well, the narrative has to do specifically with story.
Right.
So we got story elements.
I think it's interchangeable between God of War and Horizon. Like one is gonna win one of each.
Possibly,
Yeah.
but I gotta admit, the story in Elden Ring is pretty intense. Hence why it was people were also excited because we had like the dude from Game of Thrones right in it too. So
I guess you're right.
yeah,
That's true.
but it could go. It really could go either way.
Art
And then we
direction.
got art direction, which I can't.
Elden Ring, that one, yeah, because the art, the designs of the
Oh.
monsters I've seen is fucking insane. That one deserves
God.
art direction.
Yeah.
That one art is more art. Well, the other one seems to be better on. The other one seems to be more on narrative.
But the other thing, that's the other thing. I'm also tight because then we got score and music, and some of the fucking music in this game, especially the main theme. Oh.
Okay, but
I know.
But what are the other ones for music?
But we also got A Plague Tale, God of War. We got Metal Hellsinger and Xenoblade.
Honestly, I can't. I don't have a prediction for that one because I
Yeah.
have not played Elden Ring or these other, you know.
But you got to listen to some of the stuff when I was playing.
Yeah, but most of it was like slashing and like the action kind of, you know.
Yeah, but there's some good music though.
Yeah.
I would love to own a vinyl. So then we got audio design.
Audio design is Call of Duty is included in there.
Yeah.
Elden Ring, God of War, Gran Turismo 7. Is Gran Turismo 7 in terms of audio design maybe because the fact that like the cars sound realistic and the sounds of the effects and stuff.
I know. It's just that I was really tired.
Come on, I think the car game deserves a little bit of love. The car game, you know.
I guess, but I was so disappointed.
Audio design mostly has to do with sound effects. But what do you think?
The thing about Gran Turismo in general I was just very disappointed.
Why?
Because I don't want to go too far a tangent, so just really quick.
Yeah, quick. A quick rundown.
Yeah, just quick. They made it like oh, it's super realistic and things like that. But I think it has like a million like microtransactions like just to get a car and a super. It just.
Oh, is EA.
Yeah, and it's
style like brutal.
It's sad because it seemed like it was gonna be really awesome and it came out and then just forgotten.
You're paying full price and then microtransactions for cars.
Or they just make it, or the paywall is just way too high, like in-game currency or things like that. It's just
ridiculous. Come on.
I can't with this. I can't get into that. It's just I was very disappointed, just in that aspect. But the game itself, anyway. Then we got best performance. So those are the voice actors. Please get recognition.
Horizon Forbidden West. Plague Tale, God of
War, Immortality, and God of War got it twice.
Damn.
No wonder it has 10 nominations.
Wait,
I remember I showed the clip was actually not that bad.
Maybe God of War will win the performance.
Possibly, yeah. Also because it has 2 out of the...
Yeah, that's more chances. I know Horizon will win something, because Horizon has also been very praised by both critics and audiences. That's rare when both hit.
I remember when I was still at GameStop, my coworker was really he planned the game. He said it was a really good follow-up.
That's good. That one deserves a W because this game is like.
Oh my gosh! I got to see the collector's edition for Horizon Forbidden West in person. That shit was fire. All right. So we got Games of Impact. We can't go into all the categories, but we'll cover.
I don't understand this one, and all these games are like, I don't even know what the hell any of this is here. What is this? Yeah, these are like titles that are not.
These are smaller titles.
Yeah, let's just skip this one. Best ongoing: Apex Legends, Destiny 2, Final Fantasy.
I think I have to go with Final Fantasy.
Fortnite, Genshin Impact. Destiny 2, I think. You think Final Fantasy? Yeah. All right. I go with Destiny 2. I have my reasons.
Best indie!
Fuck yeah!
So I really want to play Cult of the Lamb, but now that I know it's getting physical, count me in.
That one's a maybe for me. I'm not that much into the edgy whatever, like edgy. We're edgy indie cartoon. We're a cutesy cartoon indie game, but we're also edgy.
Oh, come on.
Usually not into that, but this one seems to be like.
Yeah, people actually dig
This one seems to be like, yeah, might be good.
And I want to check out Neon White as well, because I thought it was interesting that all the different genres they mixed in that one. I also like the design. We got Sifu. Yeah. People were excited about that.
Then Stray.
Freaking Stray. I can't get over this.
So what's your Tunic?
And Tunic, of course.
The Zelda,
Little-
Fox
little-
Zelda,
little
Link,
Fox Zelda.
Link Fox. Okay,
And now it's coming to the Switch. Woohoo!
that one is definitely gonna get, because it's based on the Top Down Zelda, which is my favorite Zelda. Like my favorite
Yeah.
Zelda is the
do
Top
it,
Down
do
Zelda.
it, do it.
Which one do you think is gonna win for that?
I think it might be Stray because Stray won't get Game of the Year, so probably get
The
Best
indie.
Indie.
I think so as well.
And then Best Debut.
But Cult of the Lamb has been like very ironically cult following already,
Yeah.
developing a cult following.
I'm actually bummed that Cult of the Lamb didn't get nominated for Best Debut Indie. So like as a debut, it's like when.
Wait, is Cult of the Lamb a debut game? Because some Disney developers have
Oh yeah, that's true. Let me see. Who is the dev? Oh yes,
Devolver?
Yeah,
Bro,
but-
those guys
Oh, yeah,
have
but-
definitely done more than one game.
that's true. Let's see.
Okay, best debut: Neon White,
Norco, Stray, Tunic, and Vampire Survivors. I kind of want to give it to Tunic.
Yeah, Tunic deserves it. Plus,
Yeah.
people like a parody style.
Yeah, we do.
Look
And-
at look at
and
Look how successful Undertale
and
is.
also-
It's like parody styles usually sometimes work really well.
Yeah, and it looked like it was done really well. At first, it came out on Xbox, now it's obviously coming to Switch because obviously it looks like it could be a Switch game.
Yeah, it looks more like a Switch game, but it started off as Xbox PC. So
Yeah.
wait, whoa. Community support. Oh, that's kind of important. Apex Legends, Destiny 2, Final Fantasy, Fortnite, No Man's Sky, Fortnite.
Yeah.
The community is still strong, even when when they
Yeah.
did Fortnite 2, when they did like a follow up. People, it's a cult.
Yeah.
Zoomers can never stop sucking off Fortnite.
Yeah. I know.
I'm the Zoomer cutoff point at 26, so I never got into it. But if I was like 22 or something, I probably would have been heavily into that shit.
I know.
But I did not.
I mean,
I did not.
It's not just community
smoke enough
support.
vape.
It's not just community support. Like they're still giving a bunch. They're still adding a bunch of stuff to Fortnite, so it's still
Yeah.
popular.
Fortnite. Those devs are like.
I know. So then we got, of course, following that, Best Mobile.
Diablo Immortal, L.
I know.
Probably Genshin Impact.
Probably Genshin,
Apex.
which I still think will work on the Switch, but
Apex, Quantum, Diablo Immortal, Genshin Impact, Marvel, Snap, and Tower of Fantasy. I think Genshin Impact
whatever.
because
Same. Yeah,
it has big impact.
it does.
It is a very high quality mobile game. Even though it's for losers, literally the losers in the basement type
Best
shit.
VR AR. I heard a lot of good. Funny enough, I know.
Okay, after the fall, Among Us,
I
Bone
actually-
Lab, Moss, and Red Master
I
2.
learned.
I don't
okay.
play VR, so not answering that one. What are your thoughts?
Among Us.
Among Us? All
Yeah,
right.
because people were saying it's actually good for a VR game. We have to talk about this. one.
Best action? Bayonetta 3, Call of Duty Modern Warfare, Neon White, Sifu again, huh? And TMNT. Okay, TMNT, as much as I like TMNT, it's not going to win. I think Call of Duty.
Yeah, probably. I think it might be Bayo because people are legitimately excited about this.
Oh yeah, Bayonetta 3 has caused a stir. But the fact that this game has been hyped for a long time and stuff. The problem is that Bayo is the audience for Bayo is not as big as the audience for Call of Duty.
Exactly.
As
But
well
it's-
as
it's not
Bayo
like-
will do for what it is, Call of Duty is just a bigger franchise, and this new game has been like
Yeah, people actually.
this new
dig
game
it.
has taken the world by storm because it's Modern Warfare 2 again.
Again.
And Modern Warfare 2 is the most popular Call of Duty game. I'm pretty sure, yeah, the Modern Warfare stuff. Dude, in middle school, when Modern Warfare came out, when I was in middle school, it was the biggest game ever. Like, everyone played that shit. The Modern Warfare and Modern Warfare 2 stuff, that was...
Then if we go from action, we have to go to action adventure.
Alright.
A Plague's Tale, God of War, Horizon Forbidden West, Stray, Tunic. Oh boy. Wait a minute.
I have to pick between God of War and Horizon for this.
I do
Action
too.
adventure. Well, Horizon seems to be more of an adventure title, while God of War is more action. So, either or.
I'm gonna have to go for either or.
I don't know what to pick because I don't know. Whatever I pick the least, so I guess Horizon and God of War. I think that like there's gonna be a balance between those two. Like you're probably gonna see those two named here and there throughout the show.
Yeah.
Like those are gonna be like neck and neck probably, because those are well liked amongst the industry insiders. Um, those two titles, and Horizon
As much
are
as I
a good
want to, as
title.
much as I
So
want to give it to the indies because I'm always rooting for the underdog. The thing is that
you have
those
to
are
be
shorter.
realistic here.
Those are shorter games. As much as they do fall into the category, this one,
Best RPG game.
Elden Ring, Live a Live, Pokemon Legends Arceus, Pokemon Legends Arceus, Triangle Strategy, Xenoblade Chronicles 3.
Pokemon, dude. Pokemon getting a nomination. Pokemon. Okay, I still don't. I don't know.
We're literally in 2022.
Pokemon. Why? Because it's Pokemon, and we're a Pokemon channel, so I have to pick loyalty. The loyalty.
So
my loyalty is to Game Freak.
obviously,
I'm Game Freak's strongest soldier.
obviously, when it comes to RPG, this is where it gets interesting because out of all the titles on
Elden
there,
Ring is a good RPG though.
yeah, out of all the titles on there, Elden Ring will be the obvious choice. But
Then again,
people-
Xenoblade though.
yeah, that's the thing. We got Live a Live, which is what was like, was it like a remake or just like a comeback title? I forget what it was. Like people like kind of like as its own little cult following. People were excited about it.
Yes,
it was
but
it was getting talked
Cult
about.
following
But also
does not translate to awards.
No, it doesn't. But you're saying that I was surprised.
It just means it's a good game. That's it.
I was just surprised. Also, Square Enix, Nintendo. Then we got.
I picked Legends Arceus not because it will get it, because I don't think it will, but because my allegiance is to Game Freak. Yeah.
So then we got
Oh.
Triangle Strategy, which
L.
yeah.
No, L.
I'm not saying it's terrible. I'm just saying it's a Square Enix game. That's all that needs to be said. They've got Xenoblade once again.
That one could also take it. That one could also take it.
It could. People are legitimately excited for this one. So I'm not gonna take that away from anyone.
Yeah, that one could like slip.
Yeah. Obviously, we wanted to be Legends because it was. You know what it is?
Pokemon, they work so hard on. I know they work so hard on it. Like the detail in this game, like the stuff, the animations, the Pokemon, the interactions.
It's true.
And the amount of fun, the actual like fun clips.
I love how you're being the most excited while I'm the one who's being critical about this. But I'm gonna have to be critical about this.
The normies.
As much as yes, the normies.
Yeah.
This is more. Legends was more for the hardcore audience than it was for the normies. The other thing is it doesn't have as much content as the other titles on this list.
That is true.
Yeah, I mean, Elden Ring has content for fucking days, months.
Yeah.
But and then we got the other titles that also have a.
But the fact that Pokemon is in there.
I know. Like imagine like fucking Pokemon just comes out here like actually we win and then we'll never let this down.
Yeah, we'll never let that down.
Imagine, I still can't believe that they're in the same category as Elden Ring.
Yeah.
The same type of game where we attacking the throne god.
Yeah.
Yo, it's like they really said, huh? That meme that was out there for a bit, yeah, let's just roll with that. Especially because the games came out a month apart. Yeah, they did. Because Legends was the end of January, Elden Ring was in February. So we were seriously, and then I think and then Kirby was like a month after that. I'm telling you. So you went from attacking the throne god, and just becoming a god.
Kirby.
So.
Well, Kirby, it's Forgotten Land, because you haven't finished. I have. It's not like it's not like you're fighting a god.
No.
It's still a powerful being.
Are no you no and that no you're the one with god.
Yeah, in a sense, yeah.
No, that was.
This was more tied. It has more tied to like nature, kind of like because
because each world is its own.
Yeah, its own thing. And yeah, it has more ties to like
It's not like I didn't. It's true. I
invasive
didn't.
species.
I might have not
and
beaten
things
it
like
like you
that.
got
Yeah.
to. You got to, but I still got. I think to like the second or already almost to the third place.
Oh, you still need a lot to go.
Yeah, I know.
Um.
But that's that with RPG. I have to cover best fighting because it's just
Okay.
it's just really quick because you know to rep the Burger Arcade games and how they're big on fighting games. And I actually think for this one it's gonna be the King of Fighters, the latest one. But just cover it. We got DNF Duel, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure,
Right.
King of Fighters, Multiverses. Which Multiverse was interesting because it's the you heard of it, right? Multiverses. It's like a bunch of cartoon characters fighting each other.
Well, what cartoon characters or what? It says here Warner Brothers. So what?
Yeah.
Cartoon Network.
Mm.
I don't see it winning.
I don't think so either, but I thought it was.
What do you
I heard
think?
good things. It's and then Sifu, definitely King of Fighters.
You think King of Fighters will
Yeah.
win? I think Sifu
That
because
was-
that's more mainstream appeal. But King of Fighters is still considered like a
Yeah, but
a titan in the fighting genre. So, but
I'm gonna give it to King of Fighters.
I'll give it to Sifu.
But Sifu definitely should get something on this list.
Yeah.
Speaking of Kirby, since we just talked about it, so Kirby unfortunately ended up with one nomination, which is a tragedy, and in the best family category, which always ends up being Nintendo, which is annoying. So we got Kirby in the Forgotten Land, Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga, which could be hard to beat, Mario Rabbids Sparks of Hope, Nintendo Switch Sports, let's forget that even exists, and Splatoon 3, which also
Damn,
hard to
that's
beat.
tough.
This is really...
I think Kirby, but that competition is tough. You're competing with Mario and Splatoon.
Yeah, and Lego Star Wars, which did really well.
But the thing is, this is the family genre. Splatoon is like, if multiplayer, like, yeah, but Splatoon being family, like, that must seem...
People said that people were also commenting that on my timeline.
Splatoon doesn't really feel like a family. It's a good... come on, the Splatoon series is very solid, but it's not a family style game. It's this multiplayer game first.
Yeah, so I'm as much as
Kirby, I think that will win
much as Splatoon 3 is has been extremely well received, and Switch Sports is like pretty much it doesn't exist in this list. It's
horrible.
Just that we could just push that to the side. That's definitely not gonna win.
Does not even deserve to be on the list. Yeah. Kirby. Look, Mario Rabbids. Heard it's a good game, but again, it's more of an RPG than a family game. I mean, I guess family falls into the children, so I guess. But Mario Rabbids is an RPG. It's a tactical RPG game, so you can't be that young to play because tactical RPGs, like, your brain has to be somewhat developed to play this video game because it's a tactical game. You're doing strategies and stuff you would.
Well, don't they make it easy enough for kids to play though? It's not too difficult.
But at some point, it will get difficult because then I mean, if older fans seem to like it more. And
then as for the Lego Star Wars, I'm gonna have to say, as much as it did well, people actually really enjoy it, I'm gonna have to say no because not all kids are gonna be into Star Wars.
But it's a Lego game, so it'll do probably.
It's a combination of it's a Lego game and kids,
Lego
but also
games. Kids, because the looks of it alone. But then again, little kids are not voting, so. I think Kirby because
Kirby should take it.
Kirby
deserves something.
Is a family game because it's a co-op. It has a big co-op feature, which is meant to be playing with your younger sibling or whatever.
The only sad thing is it's a local co-op rather than multiplayer. But yeah,
again, that's more tied to family. Yeah. Kirby is a family game. It just fits that genre more. So I would say Kirby or Lego, but I think Kirby because yeah. Plus, Kirby deserves it, man. That was a great game.
It's and the fact that it only has one nomination still makes me sad.
That's true. Best simulation strategy? I don't... Oh, that one, Mario Rabbids, makes sense to be there because it's a strategy title. Yeah. The other ones, I don't know. Sports, FIFA. Multiplayer, Call of Duty. Multiverses, Overwatch 2, Splatoon 3, and TMNT. That's tough. I don't know what to pick.
Man,
I think Overwatch 2. But then again, multiplayer is more of a Call of Duty thing.
It really is a Call of Duty thing. I feel like as much as I would love to give it to TMNT because I would love TMNT to win something on this award show, it might end up being Call of Duty because
Yeah,
that's pretty much what it's
probably.
been known
But
for.
Overwatch. Then again, Overwatch 2 had like based on the betas and stuff, it has not been so good compared to Overwatch 1.
The last one we're gonna cover, before this gets too long is hold on, not that one, not is this one. Hold on, where's it? The most anticipated.
Okay, Final Fantasy, Hogwarts Legacy, Resident Evil 4, Starfield, and
The Legend of
Zelda.
Zelda.
Damn.
I know. That's why I had to cover it.
I don't think Hogwarts. I think it'll be a good game, but it's not like that hyped up. Resident Evil 4,
It is hyped.
it is hype. Starfield, extra hype.
Yeah.
I think Starfield.
As much as I want to give it to Zelda because the hype is real, it's just based on even wider audience. It's gonna have to be Starfield.
Yeah, Starfield. Because Starfield's been hyped for so many years. Final Fantasy, of course.
Yeah. Every Final Fantasy is always hyped up, but
I think Starfield will win most anticipated.
yeah.
Yes.
As much as
Much as we love Zelda, the normies would. And Starfield has been hyped for longer, I think. Zelda's just like.
And now, like, especially after what Xbox pulled, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's how we wanted to end it with because
the rest is not important, right? Nothing here is good.
It's not like it's not important. It's just it's gonna make it too long. We cover every single.
Yeah.
We just want to cover certain categories because the rest is like esports type of deal and some other ones, coach teams and things like that. We don't esport events, we don't check out, so let's not cover that. So that the most anticipated will be a good way to end it.
All right. Yeah, be hyped, guys, for the next games.
Yeah. Pretty much how I want to wrap up is that I would like to be some.
I think this should be variety.
Yeah.
In terms of winners, because there's a lot of repeats, yeah. But I don't think one game should just take everything. It just wouldn't be fair, and the fact that Nintendo's like here and there, which is great. I don't know if Nintendo's gonna win any of them.
I think that Xenoblade probably take one at least.
Yeah.
And then God of War might get the most, but that's when it gets. I think that's what it gets.
I think it's gonna be interesting. I think Elden Ring is gonna win Game of the Year. God of War is gonna get a lot of awards, and Horizon. Yeah. It's gonna be a big between those two fighting each other.
And then Stray will probably get Best Indie.
Yeah. And then Xenoblade might get one award.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's actually good. That's actually pretty good.
That's the real, like, unbiased prediction.
Yeah, that actually is pretty good.
And that's probably gonna happen. Unironically, like if you listen to this at this point, that's a honest to God the vibe we're getting. Elden Ring wins the whole thing. God of War and Horizon wins a couple awards here and there, and then Xenoblade will probably win something because it's Xenoblade. And the rest is just history. Like the rest, just I don't know. Maybe Kirby, maybe.
Please Kirby. Please,
and then Stray will win Indie.
Yep. Yeah, because I actually I know that I'm still waiting for my physical copies, but I didn't get around to playing myself. But I got to see other people play it. I got to go to the pop-up event. I got to meet like the person that does the social media and stuff.
Call of Duty probably win the multiplayer stuff.
Yes. For sure.
Yeah. And Fortnite will win the was it whatever was that? They'll win that thing of them constantly adding the community whatever.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because it's Fortnite. The fact that they add so much content to this thing is insane.
Yeah. So I think it's a good way to end it. And also, remember our new channel name.
Yeah, Castello City Broadcast. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys, and have a good night.